Hey y'all, what's going on? Good morning here from Dark Dynasty K9s, North Carolina. Today I wanted to make a video. It's mostly just going to be me talking to y'all about some stuff I've been going through. And today's Monday. Yesterday at church, I feel like the pastor was really, talking right to me, and everything just started coming together and making sense as he was preaching. I'm not the best at talking to the camera like this, and it's me home alone with the dogs and the kids right now, so there might be some interruptions, so I'll probably have to edit this video. That's why I didn't go live. But my son just woke up, and then I got my daughter right there and the dogs and stuff. But yeah, I went live about halfway through the service, so y'all missed a lot of it. What he was saying really, hit home for me, and I really think that it was my calling. Alright, well, first off, for the longest time, ever since I was a little kid, I'll start way back, I got 15 minutes. This is as long as my videos can be right now, and until we get approved. But right now they are checking out YouTube is checking out our channel, making sure everything is legit. Thank you all so much. We got the 4,000 watch hours, and actually a day later we jumped to 8,000, and this has a lot to do with, and that's hours, watch hours. We've been trying so hard for a long time to get to 4,000 watch hours. Just to get people to watch your videos for 1,000 hours is a lot. Well, we jumped from like 2,500 to like 10,000 watch hours in just a few days from one video that I made. And we went to church. To be honest, I really wasn't feeling it that morning. It seemed like Sunday mornings are always the hardest. There's always one person, that isn't feeling it, or the kids are acting crazy or something. And what I was trying to tell people is, for people that do go to church, you know what I'm talking about. Is the devil doesn't want you to get closer to God. The closer to God that we grow, the closer we all grow together, and the devil just doesn't want to see that. So this past Sunday, I really wasn't feeling like going. Something had me feeling, weird, and I just kept saying I didn't feel like it. I was making up excuses. I didn't have, the right clothes. I didn't have something nice to wear. All this stuff. Everybody else was all dressed and ready to go, and Destiny really wanted me to go, so I got ready and I went. And thank God that I did, because it was meant to be. That I'll post the rest of the service. I've got most of the first half, but it succeeded 15 minutes, so I was like, oh man, I need to go live. So I went live. Sorry, I'm pacing around. I just got so much going through my mind right now. I hope that's not bothering y'all. But when I'm talking, I like to walk. But yeah, anyways, you'll see, I'll post that video after I post this one, because this one's going to be too long to add to that one. That one's like 14.5 minutes. But y'all seen the second half when I went live, and I'm going to start going live every Sunday. I know only a few people tuned in. I think the most we had in there at once was 10. But I did see somebody say that this is now their favorite channel, and I just started bawling when I seen that, because oh, give me a second. Ever since I was a little kid, my mama, was always real Christian. Alright, I'm gonna try doing this without getting upset. Alright, I'm good. My mama was a real Christian right before she passed away. She sent us to a Christian school, and that was the best school I ever went to. She actually passed away while I was going there. I was on the basketball team there, and my whole family was actually singing Amazing Grace to her as she was laying there in her bed, and they knew it was time, that cancer was taking her away. And I said bye to her. I was like 13, and I went to basketball practice because I knew that's what my mama. Alright, I'm good. I knew that's what my mama would have wanted. And I always thought when I was a kid, I need to hurry up. I've already been going for 6.5 minutes. I've got 15 minutes to tell you all about this. And I'm kind of just rambling on and on. But to get to the point, my mama always, I always told her I was going to the NBA and I was going to be famous, and that was my dream, was to be an NBA superstar. And I got really good at basketball because she sent me to all these camps. I even went to UNC the year that they won the national championship. I went there. I got to hang out with Sean Mayer, Sean McCants, Raymond Felton, all of them. They won the championship in 2005. They won it again, I think, in 2009, but I went in 2005. My mama ended up passing away from cancer, and she was the glue that held my family together. But I move on to another subject, but she's the reason that I grew so close to God. And I got into MMA and fighting, and that brought me to another person. His name's LaShawn Alcox. I'd like to share his YouTube channel with y'all too, because he does stuff like this, but he's really good about, talking about God and the Bible, and he'd always have a different Bible verse, for the struggles I was going through. And that brings me to my next subject. Since I've been growing closer to God, I've been going through a lot, mentally, physically, just going through a lot. And the reason I'm sharing all this with y'all, usually I'd keep stuff like this to myself, but the reason I'm sharing this with y'all is because the other day, yesterday at church, I feel like God was talking to me through the preacher, and he was talking about all these things. And he was saying, God will make you famous. I've always felt like I was going to be famous. My mama always told me I was going to be famous. I feel like it was a calling, but I've always thought, do I really want to be famous? And how am I going to impact people's lives if thousands of people are watching me? And I'm not perfect, and gosh, I need to start crying. I just want to tell y'all, it all hit me, and it just so happens, like I told you, we're getting all this. We have a video, it's up to 80,000 views now. Let me remind y'all, I only have, like 1,700 subscribers. We really just started getting into it. Marlon's been sharing some of our videos. He's a famous YouTuber. He's a good friend of mine. He founded Dark Dynasty Canines, and of course I couldn't have done this without him. I feel like God brought me, on this path to meeting him and Lisa and everybody at DDK, the Great Wall, everybody up there. And now, I've got this video that's got 80,000 views. People are watching all over the world. but a lot of hate is coming with it. And it's kind of breaking my heart. People are calling me redneck and dumb, and picking on the stuff I was saying. I saw these hateful comments, and I really feel like it's just the devil, trying to get to me, trying to get to them. But I really want to make this video and to tell everybody that every Sunday I'm gonna start going live at church. I'm still gonna do my regular videos. I know everybody likes the videos. I'm gonna be editing videos, try to do that at least once or twice a week. I know everybody wants to see the dogs, so I'm still gonna be doing all those videos. Of course, we're Dark Dynasty K9, so it's gonna be a lot about the dogs, but on Sundays I want it to be about God, about Jesus, and he died for us, and he went through all this pain, trials, and tribulations so that we could be here and live our lives now. And I don't know, I'm not the best at preaching per se, but I just feel like I've always wanted to do something to help people out there. And if this video helps just one person, if my YouTube channel just helps one person find God, and save them, that this was all worth it. And I think it could impact a lot of people's lives, because a lot of people are scared to go to church. It could be awkward for somebody who wasn't raised up in that lifestyle. And sometimes I felt awkward there, being the new person at church, and it shouldn't be that way, but that's just how our brains are wired. But this church that I'm at now, I feel like they accept anyone. And I just feel really comfortable there, and I want to share it with the world. And I'm gonna start recording every Sunday. I'm gonna go live. But the pastor was just talking, and he was talking about the Lord will make you famous and all this stuff. And really, I don't want the fame. I want to give him the fame, because without him I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And the devil sees what's happening between me and God, and he does not like it, because he's been putting me through some really rough stuff lately. Just all kinds of stuff, but to name one, Faith in here. I've been sleeping in there with her new puppies. I know if y'all watch my live feed, she had 4 puppies. I've been sleeping in there, staying with them day in and day out. And Faith was doing so good. I was like, all right, it's okay. They're a couple days old now. I can go to church. I went to church, and I came home, y'all, and she has squished one of the females, and I had to hold that puppy as it was gurgling blood. And I'm not gonna get all into it. I don't want people to judge me for leaving, because I already judged myself. People have no idea how hard it is to be a breeder, but there's a lot of things that are hard in life, so I'm not looking for any pity. I chose this, and there's a lot of joy too, with taking care of these sweet puppies. But yeah, I'm up to 14 minutes now. I kind of rambled on, but I think y'all get what I'm saying. I just feel like the pastor was I feel like it's meant to be that our YouTube is taking off the way it is, and I think that my calling is to, at least each Sunday, give that to God, and hopefully it'll help people. I'm hoping it'll help a lot of people, and I really feel like in my heart that it's going to help a lot of people. God bless you all. Thank you all so much. You're all amazing. Thank you everyone who has subscribed or liked any of our videos, shared anything you've done. God bless you. Thank you so much. And y'all stay tuned for more videos to come.